And across northern Nigeria, a disturbing trend continues to unfold. The systematic abduction and forced conversion of young Christian girls. Many families have been left devastated as their daughters are taken, forcibly married to Muslim men and cut off from their loved ones. Some are lured under false pretenses, held in captivity and subjected to abuse. Reports indicate that government institutions and religious councils in states like Yobe and Kaduna are not only failing to protect these girls, but may be complicit in their abduction. Now, despite calls for justice, many families remain powerless, with law enforcement often siding with the perpetrators. Well, joining us now is Reverend David Ayuba Azzaman, a Christian cleric based in Kaduna State who has been vocal about these atrocities. Reverend, thank you so much for being here. Now, let's begin. Based on your extensive observations, could you describe some of the most distressing cases you've encountered, particularly those involving the abduction and forced Islamization of young girls?
In fact, I traveled with one yesterday from Bauchi. This 17-year-old girl whose name is Praise. In fact, I had an interview with her. I had a video clip of how I asked her some questions. Praise, the family discovered that Praise did not come back home after school. And when they investigated in the neighborhood, they were told that they saw Praise with two Muslim boys. They noticed that the Muslim boys, they put Praise inside a tricycle, what we call keke napep here in Nigeria, but they don't know where she headed to. So the family of Praise now discovered who those young boys are. And they now asked them, where is our sister? And they said they don't know. But they said, you are the last two people they saw her with. That is after 2 days. 2 days I've not seen Praise at home. So now they reported the case to the police station in Bauchi. So when they reported the case, the two boys were arrested. And after they were arrested, some people, some of them even claimed to be politicians. They came to the police station trying to get the release of these two young boys. But thank God, some of the police in that stations are Christians. Because sometimes when you are dealing with Muslim policemen, you might not get justice. All of a sudden, according to the sister, there is a man that came as a politician. He was busy calling where they call the Sharia Council. The Sharia Council of Bauchi State, that they should hurry up and bring the letter. They should hurry up and bring the letter. Let them serve the letter to the parents. And they eventually came. When they eventually came, they came with a letter, but not with the name of the father of Praise. Why they give letter is that they will serve Christian parents and tell Christian parents that now your daughter is a Muslim, is with them. We're able to get the release of Praise. And Praise said there are other Christian girls that she saw there in that Sharia council. So they abduct our Christian girls, and the state is aware of it because the Sharia Council is a state government organization.
All right, now, from all you've said, are you alleging the involvement of state governments in facilitating or failing to prevent such abductions and forced Islamization?
Most of the northern states of Nigeria, they have what is called Sharia Council and Dawa Council. The Dawa Council, they are like the missionaries, Muslim missionaries. They are the ones that go and get these ladies. When they get them, they now take them to the Sharia Council. And these are people that propagate Islam. And they are being sponsored by this most of this northern state government. They have their backing. And sometimes when we have cases like this, even the security agencies in these states, especially if you meet Muslims, they frustrate the effort.
Now, with families, we've seen families paying ransoms as high as 40 million naira despite Nigeria's challenging economic conditions. Now, what long-term effects do you anticipate this ransom economy will have on local Christian communities and the entire regional stability?
You see, before this kidnapping became uncontrolled in Kaduna State and specifically Southern Kaduna, we have world-class schools springing up. We have the Greenfield University, it was springing up in Southern Kaduna. We have the Baptist High School springing up. We have the Covenant Secondary School, world-class secondary school. And these secondary schools, this university are in the outskirts of town. So after Greenfield University students were kidnapped, and the Baptist secondary school, where about almost 100 or more than 100 students were kidnapped, most of these schools in Southern Kaduna have to close down. They have to close down. You can see that even education is affected before we go to the financial aspect. These Southern Kaduna people are farmers. They pay tax to farm, apart from the ransom they pay. Some, they cannot go to their farms. Some, when they farm, these Fulanis, because the kidnappers are Fulanis, they send their cows inside these farms to eat their crops. So the Christians are affected. And look at it. It is going down in the northern part, while the Christian part is not increasing. But before, when this government came in, it was going down in the southern part, where the Christians are, where it is happening in the north. So because of the amnesty now, those kidnappers in the north, they are now coming down south.
All right, now, Reverend David Ayuba Azzaman, the Assistant General Overseer of King's Worship Chapel in Kaduna State, thank you so much for your time and your insights.